So in case you don't remember, the Global Dokkan campaign, which was Global's anniversary slot, is coming soon in about a month. I would say that the banners could literally drop in a month on about the 28th or so, but more than likely it is July 7th, but it could happen before then. Either way, it's going to be the difference of like a week. So just remember, Global Dokkan campaign is in 1 month, and I'm going to give you a quick little tutorial or advice on what you can do to prepare for this. And this could be new players, maybe not completely new players, but it's going to be something that isn't necessarily for super veterans, somebody like me who's on the game all the time and has beaten everything. But I'll just give a quick little few insights. I mean, we don't know who the characters are yet, so we can't farm up any medals like that or anything. But again, I can give a few tips to just make sure you are ready for the anniversary slash worldwide download celebration, which is now known as the Global Dokkan campaign that is happening in July. Again, July 7th is going to probably be the latest that it is possible for that to start. We will learn more as we get closer to it, so just keep that in mind. And then since we're fully synced, it's not anniversary on July 7th anymore, and that's why it's a Global Dokkan campaign. So just keep that in mind. If this helps you out or you enjoy this video, please leave a like, drop a sub to the channel if you're new, and let's get into the Dokkan battle side of it. So I will go log on to my device and we will get into the game, right? So again, remember, I did say that this was not necessarily for veteran players. This could be a new player thing. So the first thing I wanted to do was make sure you are doing your dailies every day. If you get these done, you will get so many more stones by the time that the Global Dokkan campaign comes around. It really is good. So of course, this gets you an extra ticket if you do this daily. You can do this whenever you want, but making sure you do this once a day will get you the extra tickets, which you can go over and use on here, which is going to be good for any character that you need skill ores for. So next thing, you want to make sure you're doing Patan battle if you can. Obviously right now it's not out, but if you've been doing it, I recommend doing it, because if you over here, you're going to see something very sad and very naughty of me. I haven't finished these, but as you can see, if you get all the series, you get 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Like, just look at how many stones I missed out on because I wasn't getting all the Patan stuff. That's a ton of stones right here. These are almost all 5s. I mean, there's some 2s, there's some 3s in here. So, again, just keep that in mind. Like, you are missing out on a ton of stones if you are not doing these. So make sure you get these done. You want to have as many stones as possible, because it is the second biggest celebration of the year. If you looked on the roadmap or whatever, the Dokkan Supreme Celebration, which is the JP anniversary, is called the Dokkan Supreme Celebration, so that's still #1. And then the Global Dokkan campaign is, again, it's basically just going to be worldwide with maybe some few extra stuff in it. So make sure you're getting these done. Next thing, again with the dailies, making sure you're doing this. This is the routine that I go with. So I do this one. I do this one whenever that's available. I've been doing this one because it's out right now. Might as well get EX skill orbs. I just got a level 5 dodge and additional for Goku family, which is huge. That's like the best you can get. This, obviously, you do this twice a day. This is just link leveling, and it gives you Zenny if you need that, some Kais sometimes, so this is pretty good. And then if you haven't done the refresh of these, make sure you do these. I haven't done them yet, so I'm going to do these, get my 6 stones there, and then this one also is 6 stones here, and then the missions, I did all the stone missions. Some of these give you stones, and I got all those ones already, so make sure you do those. It's quick, easy stones, right? And this right now, just get meat so you can get more stamina. Do you need to use it? Necessarily, no, but it is important. If you need orbs, obviously I recommend doing the orb events every day, and the rest of these you don't really need to do. I mean, this one you used to have to use, but I haven't done this in a while, but because first of all, I'm level 999, so I can't even gain anything from this. But if you need a lot of XP, and this gets you a certain amount of XP that lets you level up, and then you can link level more. I would recommend using that. So the next thing, of course, is going over and getting done all of these, right? So you see I have a few of these sitting out here that I haven't done mission-wise, but I've gone through and done all of these. I mean, the only stuff I leave is when it's not anything that I need. So if you look at these, none of these are going to be for stones. I have all the stones for pretty much everything here. There's only a few things that I don't have the stones for, but making sure going in you beat all these stages again. These are just free stones just sitting here. Also these two, these get you a good amount. If we look in here, you can see one for each of these stages, and then you'll get 3 for stage 10, then you'll get 5 for 15. 20 will get you 10, and yeah, it's just worth it. All right, that I didn't mean to go over here, but that is another aspect. Obviously, if you finish the Dokkan story, you gotta finish the Dokkan story as well. But getting all of these done, and the space traveling, these two, these give a lot of, these are like, you get like 20 stones from doing these. So make sure you get the super strikes done, the story events done, you're doing the growths daily, Awakening, I mean, these are just Dokkan events and easy areas. Easy areas don't really give you a ton, but I guess making sure you get all these done if you're missing some. It's 2 stones a stage. Sometimes you can get more depending on how many updates there are, but this really isn't that important. Next thing. I didn't mean to do that. Easy Ace. I was gonna say easy areas, but it's not easy A. These are the actual easy Ace. Going through and completing all of these, each one giving you about 30 stones, of course, and the easy A character. It's just worth it. Straight up. Like, just if you just go through, I'm pretty sure I haven't missed a single one. I'm pretty sure I'm good. And these aren't all the ones available, but if I just go and look through, I've done all of them to either stage 10 or stage 31, of course, because that's when they're done. I just like easing all my characters that I can, so again, these are just free stones just sitting here. Most of these are very easily, even with a new account, you can get a lot of them done. And that's what I did on my JP. I was able, with just the anniversary characters, to get done at least half of them. And you can probably even do more, but I just didn't really want to go through the time and waste a whole bunch of time doing those, but you can. It's very possible. Just going through and finishing all of these is very important. If you haven't done this specifically, this gives you a total of 277 stones. So going through and doing this is very old now at this point, so I would assume if you're a vet, at least completed this. But if you haven't, if you have any of the 10th anniversary reps characters or any of the 10th anniversary characters, you might be able to get through 999 without it. Like, I mean, if I look at my last team that I used for this, I mean, we can check. It was this team. This is the team I used. And this guy wasn't easy aid. He weren't easy aid. He wasn't easy aid. So, again, if you have any of the reps, universal, or any 10th anniversary reps characters, you're going to be able to go through this whole event pretty much by itself. Or if you even have Vegito and Gogeta, you're going to be able to go through this by itself without any need for any of these. And if you don't have enough characters, Tech Caulifla, Infat Boo, Tech Androids, those are all characters that I would consider like cheese a lot of these stages. And just easy A's in general. So bringing those characters, again, Infat Boo, your Tech Androids, and the Tech Kalo, or Tech Cauliflas, if you don't have enough characters, you have like 4 good characters and you need 1 or 2 extra, those are the way to go. You get the ushers, you get the guaranteed dodge. It's just very easy. So make sure you get that done. Very quick, very easy. There isn't really much more. I mean, I'm missing this myself, but doing all of these, these give you a ton. I mean, I'm done with all the Super Battle Roads. Each one of these gives you 7 stages from the mission, and then you get 1 stage from actually completing it. So that's a lot, but that's overtime, of course. But that regular Super Battle Road, doing these give you stones. All of this stuff here gives you stones. Infinite History is probably one of the easier things you can do here. But again, this is like 23, 25 stones every time you do one. Very important to get these done and out the way. And if I go through more, like I still have to do this because there's 25. I just haven't felt like it. I'll do this on stream eventually. Same with these. I'm gonna do these on stream, but getting these done as well. Each one gives you 5. You get 1 for completing, so each one basically gives you 6. 6 times what is it? 14 missions, or it'd be 6 times 10, and then plus 20. So you get 80 stones total from this, I believe. It's about around there. I'm gonna do those on stream, so we're just gonna leave that for now. But make sure you get these done. But these, I still have to do these as well. I will also do these on stream. These, I didn't mean to go to Portal of Memories, but since we're here, we might as well talk about it. The rest of the stories are here. You can get all of these done. I have all the stones from all of these. Looking in here and making sure you have all of these done as well is going to be very important. Same with this section. I mean, these are just free stones. Even if you don't want to grind the easy areas, just doing these stages to get the stones for completing it, very useful. Very useful. And then the rest of the easy aids for now are going to be here. You see 0, I did do it. It's just I don't have the characters to get the missions for them, so I'm missing some stones there, but checking missions, going into Portal Memories, finishing all the easy A's, doing the challenge events, these are all ways to get easy stones. Well, easy, kind of. This is pretty easy, doing all of these, this one, this one, this one, all the old ones are going to give you a ton of stones doing these missions. I actually have one here, I don't even know what this is. I have 3, each worth 5. Just again, just going through this as you see. They're real quick, real easy, gets you prepared to have enough stones for the Global Dokkan campaign, which is coming up in a month. Another thing to think about as I'm scrolling through these is to not summon on the trash banners. So, for example, I'll pull back up my what is it called? I'll pull out my browser, and I'll tell you which ones. I mean, it's a little late now, but we'll go to it anyway. So, we're here. Summoning on Dual Dokkan Fest is okay. I wouldn't go too crazy, especially considering Global Dokkan campaign is up. I wouldn't be summoning on stuff like this, nothing like that. Don't summon on monthly Dokkan Fest. This if you want to, because it is new. Obviously, anniversary banners are going to be what you want to go for. So we're going to get a Dokkan Fest in probably like 2 days. And then maybe not a Part 2 LR, I'm not sure. I think we're going to get a Part 2 LR, but we might not. I'm pretty sure we will. Skipping both of these banners that are coming up in this next month is the key. You really want to do that. We don't want to be spending stones just for fun when the Global Dokkan campaign is up, unless you really want those characters. Anyways, I think that hit almost everything. We can go back to the game real quick. So, we talked about easy areas, getting the challenge stones. You can go through and clear the ones that you haven't beaten for this. Just like this new Goku, because it just came out. Doing the stones daily, log in every day, of course, at whatever your login time is. Doing all these, going to the Portal of Memories, doing all these, making sure you get those done. Again, same thing with the easy A's. You can just go through and complete all of these. Doing Patan battles, ultimate clashes, of course, world tournament. If that comes out again, I don't know if it will, but getting this done is also gets like 50 stones from that. I did hit everything. Burst mode, that also gives like 9. If I can think of anything else, this right here. There are other ones in here that give stones other than just the Patan battle. You can see, well, yeah, there's a lot of Patan battle ones in here, but defeating certain amount of characters, defeating this, whatever, these all give stones, and these are all worth it. Of course, going here and getting the stones from here as well are going to be very much worth it. So, I gotta do those. But yeah, you can get stones from all of this stuff. Just make sure you get it done, and then you'll have enough stones, and you will be prepared for the Global Dokkan campaign. Obviously, you also are going to want to have some Zenny Awakening medals. Usually what I do, I just buy like hourglasses, any trading items, or any Awakening medals from here. just, I mean, it's quick and easy. If you have unlimited zenny like I do, you can just go in here and buy a whole bunch of these if you need them. Very easy. Whole bunch of treasure stuff that you can get too that I recommend. I mean, getting free characters here. This has a bunch of Kais. This has character slots, stamina, just more stuff. Like just going through these, making sure you have all the right stuff. Oh, the dragon ores or whatever they're called. These give stones. Gotta get these weekly. Just did it right there. Easy. This also gets stones, and this is from Patan. You can get 5 from this. So again, these are just all the ways to get stones. Ways to be prepared for the Global Dokkan campaign. If you enjoyed again, always helped you out. Thanks for watching. Leave a like on the vid. And sub to the channel. And with that, I'm out.